My next guest played Trapper John in the movie M.A.S.H. And he currently can be seen in Bugsy. Please welcome Elliott Gould, folks. Elliott Gould. Elliott, how are you?
Dennis, very well.
Hey, I'm a fan of yours. Nice to meet you.
Well, it was nice meeting you, too.
You look very professorial.
Yeah, I know.
Is that just how you're wearing it now, or are you doing something?
No, it's for a role.
Yeah?
Yes.
What are you playing?
No,
Freud?
No, I'm playing...
You look like a shrink. I could open up to.
No, actually, I played a shrink last year for Billy Crystal.
Right.
And the first day, I had a beard, and just before we started to roll, we decided to take it off.
Oh, why? They thought it was too, stereotypically shrinkdom?
Definitely.
Yeah. I need a beard on my shrink, something to cling to in my tears.
Want to pull?
Now, Bugsy, hey, you were great in that, man.
Thank you.
You have an age-old relationship with Warren, or did you have to audition
Warren
for it, or somebody just wanted you?
Well, Warren Beatty, that I come in and meet with Barry Levinson, who directed the picture.
Mm-hmm.
And
he's a great guy, Barry, isn't he?
Wonderful.
I mean, I've met him in a few functions, and he's
he used
so,
to be
so
a comedy
bright.
writer.
Yeah, stand-up. He was a stand-up for a while.
Uh-huh.
I think he and, what's his name, were partners. Craig
coach.
T. Nelson, yeah. There's an odd couple, huh?
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, you went in and you met with Barry.
And Barry asked me to play the role of Big Greenie in the picture.
Yeah, well, it was a great role. Sort of like a less violent Luca Brasi, but you had that sort of, Neolithic type thing to you. You were always kind of quiet, and it seemed like a great role.
Yeah, well, it was a lovely opportunity to work with Warren and Barry.
You have any mobsters in your background you studied or anything?
My family?
No. Just that you might have encountered somewhere along the byways and highways.
Well, I've been in show business for most of my life, and I've met a lot of characters.
Yeah. People that you would draw from, shall we say.
Definitely.
Now, your son, also out in a big hit, Prince of Tides, you must have been proud of him, huh?
Jason, yeah, he's a really fine actor.
He was good in that, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Did those scenes harken back to his childhood with you? Were you out in the park playing ball with him? Or?
Well, no, we never played ball together, and I should think that was a very difficult task to play your mother's son in the picture that she's directing.
Right.
But I think both of them did very well in the picture.
Yeah, it was a great film. I really enjoyed it. Now,
Why weren't you in that picture? You were busy.
I was on my own therapist's couch, and I couldn't get out for the audition. I'm intimidated by Babs. I couldn't go up for the part. Look what I found here. Look what we found. Old picture. Look at Elliott on Time magazine. Very Peter Maxey, man. Isn't that neat? When was that?
I think that was 1970.
God. Isn't it weird how eras slip by all of a sudden? Things that look dated so quickly. Remember when Peter Max stuff was in? Star of an Uptight Age, man. What films were you doing then, Bob and Carol Ted?
Well, that was Getting Straight.
Getting Straight, yeah.
Harrison Ford had a part in that.
He was just starting out then, or?
I guess so, yeah.
He also was in Apocalypse Now. Did you ever see that?
Yeah, very good. He's a wonderful actor.
Yeah, he plays George Lucas, I think the guy's name is. Now, what do you do for hobbies? What's your... No, doesn't he play a character named George Lucas? Is it like an inside joke? Okay. All right. I dipped a little too deeply into the Cliff Notes, but what are your hobbies? What interests you outside the movie biz?
Well, when I was growing up in Brooklyn, the Brooklyn Dodgers were my hobby. So I like baseball and most team sports.
You must hate coming here. It's a grim reminder of your team being ripped out of your bosom.
No, actually, we did better here in Los Angeles than in New York. Now I don't really like any one team better than any other team. I like the game and the players. Mm-hmm. But I was so deeply involved with the Brooklyn Dodgers that I have to pay attention to what the Dodgers do.
Regardless of what city they're in.
Yeah.
You know, you've always been a big sports nut, right? I remember that thing at the Oscars you said that year. It dropped me. You were giving the best...
Well, it was fortunate for me that it was a perfect graphic, 86-68, Indiana over Michigan.
Right.
And then Bobby Knight told me that other than winning the game itself, that was the best thing to happen to people in mid-America in terms of the glamour and the size of the Academy Awards in relation to the true spirit of the NCAA championship.
Well, do you remember what happened there? He was about to give the award for, what was it, Best Picture? Or
no, it was editing.
Best editing. And he got right up, he said, and the winner is, and then he announced the winner of the game that night. I was a little kid. I thought it was the coolest thing I'd ever seen. Well, not a little kid. But I do remember that. Now, you're also a nature freak, right? You like the birds and the bees?
Well, I really appreciate nature, yeah.
Yeah? I got you a little gift. I went out on my own and I got you this. This is a good film about nature. It's called The Hellstrom Chronicles. Did you ever see that?
Oh, that's pretty funny. All about bugs.
Yeah. So I ran off a copy for you.
Thanks a lot.
Because I'm a big nature freak, too, and I thought you might want to watch it during the latter part of this interview. Kidding. Now, how did you name your other son's? His middle name's Bazooka. Is that not true?
Well, Sam's middle name was Bazooka, but fortunately his mother didn't let it be put on his birth certificate.
Oh.
But that's because I used to chew bazooka gum. And
so it was a heartfelt sentiment.
Definitely.
Could have named him Wrigley. Now, my son's Sam Juji Fruit. Now, he's no longer Bazooka, right? You had to change?
No, we kept the B. He's Bernard now.
Okay, good. Is he going to act, too? You think
he wants to act.
Yeah? What do you think of your kids getting into acting? I know the one is, but are you happy about that, or do you find it an honorable profession?
I do. I think that communicating through expression and acting is a great art form.
All right. Well, I've communicated enough here. We're going to move on. We're going to come back a little later. We'll have some more music from Mark Cohn. Elliott Gould, folks. We'll be right back after this. Thanks, Elliott. Hey. Thank you. Did you sense that Hope and Crosby-like energy between Elliott and I? I still don't know what to do when they don't want to talk. I get all panicky. Did you see that? I start twitching. I just want to say, Elliott, say something to me, for God's sake. We're out here doing an interview on TV. Talk to me, baby. I don't know how to get it out of him. All right. He was in Bugsy, though, and he was great. And, wow, I was bad there. Okay. I get better. I'm learning. Back once again. Sorry, Mark. I'm having a catharsis over here.